Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Legacy video. Today guys, we're going to be playing arguably one of the cheapest good Legacy decks you can play right now, and that is going to be a Reshiram Typhlosion deck. And again, this deck is kind of cheap. Reshirams are not expensive. Typhlosion Prime won't cost too much either, in my opinion. So this is pretty cheap, and it's a good deck because it is a fire deck which can beat VirGen Genesect, aka the BDIF of the Legacy format. So before we get in the video, of course guys, if you are enjoying the Legacy content, once again guys, just make sure to drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the content. Again, the support on Legacy videos have been amazing. Of course, when Rebel Clash comes out, the Legacy content will stop for a bit until we get back to that kind of dry state. But yeah, let's take a look at this Reshiram deck, which again, it's very cheap, it's easy to build. And this is what I've gone with here. So your main attacker is just Reshiram here with Blue Flare. And we are going to be using Silver Bangle and Virbank Laser, which will allow you to go for 180 damage with Blue Flare, which will one-shot most EXs. So yeah, it's a cheap deck and stuff like that. Easy to play. It's pretty simple and straightforward to play too, which is what is kind of good about it. Because all you got to do is get multiple Typhlosions in play, use its Poke Power Afterburner, get energy on Reshiram, take knockout with Blue Flare. Pretty straightforward stuff. So yeah, before we get in the video guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO codes, guys, just get them over at Card Cavern. Of course, if you have any codes you do not want to use or any cards you want to get rid of, guys, you can trade your bulk into Card Cavern TCG or your codes, unused codes, to Card Cavern TCG for some cash and in-store credit, guys. You can buy, sell, and trade codes. And of course guys, if you're looking for codes, obviously get them over there. You can still get Sword and Shield codes and Broken Bonds codes, team up codes, GX codes, V codes, sleeve codes, whatever codes you're looking for, you can get them at Card Cavern. Rebel Clash codes will go live at Card Cavern very soon, and when Rebel Clash goes in stock at Card Cavern, guys, you can get them over there too. And if you get any codes, you can use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order, guys. It supports the channel, helps out Card Cavern, and helps yourself out. So shout out Card Cavern TCG, our sponsor. Use code LDF if you pick up any codes there. So yeah, let's take a look at this Reshiram deck. So again, I can't emphasize enough, it's a pretty cheap and easy to play deck. All you're doing is attacking with Reshiram, and you're just trying to get multiple stage 2s in play, which is of course Typhlosion. Typhlosion has a Poke Power, which is really good because the Poke Power is not a Poke Body, or sorry, an ability. It isn't a Poke Body, but it's not an ability, which means Garbodor cannot shut off Afterburner. So you search your discard pile for a Fire Energy, attach it to one of your Pokemon, and if you do, put a damage counter on that Pokemon. So of course we can build up Reshiram with Typhlosion after we Blue Flare, and we do have Outrage here, which we can also fuel up through Afterburner. So that is our whole combo there. It's your main attacker. Typhlosion isn't a bad attacker either. Flare Destroy can do 70, and you have to discard energy from Typhlosion, but also energy from your opponent's Pokemon, which could be pretty deadly sometimes if the opponent is low on energy or relying heavily on double colors energy. Some other stuff in the deck, I got Mr. Mime to protect your bench from Snipes, Smeargle to just set up, and Jirachi to set up too. That's pretty much your only attackers. Once again, pretty cheap deck to play other than the Smeargle and maybe the Jirachi, but Jirachi came on the ladder, so you should have yourself one regular Jirachi. But let's look at the items now. I got Computer Search for my Ace Spec, I got some dual balls to find as Reshiram and Cyndaquil. I am playing 3 lasers alongside the 2 Virbank for obviously the Blue Flare to try to reach 180 damage. You can play this deck without the Virbank laser combo if you wanted to, but that version, you know, you don't take the one-shots as easily, which personally I just prefer to take one-shots with this deck. That's how I've always liked playing it. I got 3 Junk Arms, 1 Pokemon Catcher. Again, Junk Arm isn't too expensive. It'll cost you like 3 or 4 Sword and Shield packs, which is not that much. You only need 3 in this deck, and you can get away with 2. If you want to go down to 2 Junk Arms, you can also get away with 2 in this deck. I am playing a Pokemon Catcher for the Gust, 4 Rare Candies to go into Typhlosion, 1 Super Rod, 1 Tool Scrapper. This is honestly mainly here for stuff like Eviolite and G-Booster. If you take out the G-Booster off the Genesect, they can never one-shot your Reshiram as easily, which is why I like having the Tool Scrapper. But this is another card you don't really need because, again, you are relying on a Poke Power and not an ability. I got 3 Ultra Balls, 2 Virbanks, and going to supporters, Colress and Juniper, 3 Ponds. I am playing 1 Twins. I've always liked having Twins in here because you will always fall behind in prize with this deck. And you can just play Twins to get yourself a Rare Candy Typhlosion. It's just such a nice card. In this deck, I got 1 Float Stone, 2 Silver Bangle. I am playing a Rescue Energy, not a super expensive card. Getting yourself Rescue Energy, just 1 will cost you a couple packs, not even probably. But yeah, you put this on Reshiram, and Reshiram gets knocked out, you put it back in your hand, and then I got 9 Fire Energy here to round out the list. So yeah, this is my Reshiram deck. Again, it's a very cheap, easy to play Legacy deck. It's a very easy to play deck, and also it can counter VirGen Genesect decks, which are the best deck in the format pretty much. So this is just a great deck to play, so let's go try it out. Alright guys, let's get into our first game here. We're up against, it looks like a possible Team Plasma deck, if I had to guess what they're playing. So we'll see if we can beat it. We didn't put Silver Mirror in here. No Silver Mirror definitely is a little bad for us. It would be nice to have it in the deck. Alas, I made the conscious decision not to play a Silver Mirror in here. Don't know if I'll regret that down the road. We'll see. Let's just see what we're going to start with here. Reshiram and a Cyndaquil. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not a bad hand either, to be honest with you. Fortunately, we can't two-shot, or we can't knock them out next turn, but this isn't a bad start. Yeah, they are playing a Team Plasma deck, which is a little scary. The Kyurem is definitely a pretty bad attacker. They can knock me out with Frost Spear if they get enough Deoxys in play, which is pretty scary. This matchup isn't too bad, though. As long as we just laser, we can one-shot them with Blue Flare, so it's not too terrible. We can easily take out their Deoxys and stuff, and their Thunders, so we should be okay in this matchup, hopefully. It is going to be a pretty close game, though, for sure. Yep, they already got the Chorus Machine. Yeah, we're already in a bit of a pickle here. I think I'm going to have to computer search for another Reshiram. Possibly a Mr. Mime, too. Oof. You hate to see it. We got to lose 2 of our boys. We'll get another Reshiram, I think. We can go for a laser. If this gets heads, this could buy us a turn. Doesn't get heads, though. RIP. Not the greatest Juniper in the world, either. I was kind of expecting to get more out of that, not gonna lie. An Ultra Ball. I am gonna get the Mr. Mime down just to protect my bench from Frost Spear damage. We'll just pass. So we can Junk Arm next turn, get back, I guess, like the laser? Again, I don't really know. This hand is not that great. Our Juniper kind of bricked us there. We didn't even get an energy, which is pretty, feels bad, man. Escape Rope. I think we still feed them a Reshiram. I'm still fine with this because I don't want to give them a Smeargle because we need the Smeargle to try to set up. I think we just feed them a Reshiram here. My opponent might not even have a knockout, looking at what could be the case. They're only doing 120 with Frost Spear. They need a Hypnotoxic Laser to KO me, which they don't have. Alright, nice. There's an energy top deck. That's pretty good. We could just get another laser here, I think. We're losing a lot of stuff, though. That's 2 Junk Arms down, but Junk Arm's not as important in this matchup, other than just trying to one-shot the Deoxys, so it is what it is, I guess. Alright, Juniper. Second Cyndaquil's good. We get a Virbank City Gym. We have a Twins, which I like. The Twins is really good, so we'll just do that. My opponent's in top deck mode, which is nice. Let's see if they top deck a supporter in before. It is a Colress for 9, and that'd be hilarious. Hey, they top deck a Juniper. They top deck a Juniper. And they do play Virbank City Gym and Laser, so that's not good. They can easily knock me out here with Frost Spear. But I did, of course, put on that Rescue Energy to save my life. Yeah, hopefully they have another supporter in their hand, because I'm going to have to go Smeargle here. They play 3 Virbank City Gyms. That's a little hefty. I don't think you need 3 Virbanks in Legacy, because it's already a very popular stadium, so you're already bound to run into it. Ooh, another Escape Rope. I'm actually fine with this. I think I still give him the Reshiram. I'm fine with this. We actually, keeping the energy on is really good. That actually lets us attack next turn, which is pretty good. And the Mr. Mime is just saving our bacon. That's why I like having the Mr. Mime in here. So we can go Twins and Portrait, as long as we didn't prize our Float Stone, which I think is worth it. My boy Twins coming in clutch. Float Stone, do not be prized. Thank you. So we get our Typhlosion Prime in play. Now we just need to get a couple more in play. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's see it. Supporter. No, of course not. Ugh. And they have the Plasma. Actually, I guess they can't knock me out next turn. No, but they can still knock me out with Frost Spear. Damn it, dude. So now we gotta rely on our top deck again, which is not ideal. We are going to take a Blue Flare knockout, so at least we get a prize. So we get a couple of cards to work with here, hopefully. See what it is. Laser. Don't need that right now. Let's see if they get a supporter off the top deck. That would be super bad. That'd be really, really bad if they did get one. They didn't get one. Nice. Actually, the laser me. They didn't have to do that. They actually would have had knockout Frost Spear. That's actually pretty good that they did the laser there. So they're in top deck mode for the time being. They are going to get a couple of extra cards due to the prize and their top deck next turn. But that's good that they're in top deck mode. We are behind in prizes, but once we go through the Kyurems, we should be okay. Okay, let's get Jirachi. Nice. Alright, we are back to business. Should have Colress in the deck, right? Yep, there it is. Nice thing is we get to save our extra cards there. Let's get another Typhlosion. Okay. We did get one. A bit of a steep cost, so we have to get rid of a lot of cards here. That's fine though. Little bit of a hefty discard hand there, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was a little too much, but it is what it is. I guess we maybe could have kept a fire energy if we really wanted to. We are gonna get a knockout though, and we might get knocked out in return if they have an energy or something off their prize in top deck, but we're chilling. See, they have a supporter. Nope, so their hand is a Silver Bangle, which is really good for us, because that is a useless card for them. So yeah, we get to knock them out here, thanks to that extra damage they had on them. Knock them out, hope that we get a good prize. Another Reshiram's good, okay, not bad. Another attacker's always nice. So, we still have a few things we can work with. We still have, you know, the Silver Bangle and the Laser. We can still knock them out here, and it looks like they did top deck an energy, but unfortunately for them, that's not going to get knocked out. So yeah, if we can knock out their Thunders here, guys, we're going to be in a really good spot, I think, to win this game. We're going to be primed, I would say. No pun intended. I'm going to say the Super Rod. I don't want to play it right now because we're digging for the Virbank and we're digging for that laser, or the Laser and the Silver Bangle. We got the Laser. We didn't get the Silver Bangle though. So we can't knock him out. That's fine. We can go for a Laser Flip here. Maybe get heads, get lucky. We have 50 HP. Doesn't really matter if we go for Afterburner or not. We could start to Afterburner our Typhlosion, actually, which I'm going to do. Just in case. I mean, we have the Reshiram in our hand, but just in case we need a backup attacker. Yeah, we'll swing with a Blue Flare. Does the most damage. Let's see if they wake up. Or they top deck a switch. They don't wake up. Nice! Okay! This is looking pretty good. Unless they have a supporter here or a switching card, we should be good to knock out this Thunders, take down the TDK. Pretty much, I think we can win if we knock them out. Yeah, they just concede. Nice. So there you go. That's the deck for you. When it sets up, man, it is pretty sick. And we'll see if we run into a Virizion Genesect deck. Again, it's pretty much the ADP of the Legacy format, as I like to call it. Because it is technically like a... it is technically like the ADP. It's the best deck, right? So if we can hit a Virizion Genesect deck, I don't know how long the game would last, but we can maybe cream one. That'd be pretty good. Alright, guys, getting into another game here against YOLO McSwagster with a lot of types in his deck. I honestly don't know what this could be, to be honest. There is a lot of different types going on here, so we'll see what it is. We do go first. I am going to choose to go first, I think, just to try to get a good setup here, turn 2. That's the goal. Alright, not a terrible hand. Not a bad hand at all. I like the Rescue Energy being in there. Alright, we will see what we're up against here. This is possibly a wacky deck. It definitely is a wacky deck. Let's put that down. We're gonna have to bench this. We'll Ultra Ball for a Reshiram. Kind of hurts to get rid of that float, but we have Junk Arm. And this is gonna be the best portrait ever. Please have a supporter. I swear, if you don't, why don't you have a supporter? No. I don't get it, bro. Why? Why is there no supporter there, bro? What the heck? Alright, well, that is so, like, feels bad, man. Hopefully Smeargle can survive the turn. That's just, that is sus. That sucks so much, man. They're gonna get a Jirachi here, probably. And then they're gonna hit a Laser, and they're gonna knock out my Smeargle, and then I'm gonna cry. They could also just hit a Team Plasma Patch. Damn, bro. Oh, they actually get a Keldeo. Okay, so they're still in top deck mode, which is good. Unfortunately for us, we're in top deck mode too, so it doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. All right, give me a top deck. Let's see it one time. Nope. Rip, bro. Rip in the chat. Well, they're in top deck mode too, so it's not the end of the world, I guess. That would have been such a good start, though, if we hit the if we hit something off that portrait. Probably gonna get another Deoxys, I'm guessing. I don't know if they play Kyurem or not. Hopefully they don't. Now you get a Thundurus, alright. This is winnable. We just need a top deck of supporter at some point. Like any day now would be nice. That sucks, so they didn't have a supporter for my Smeargle to work with. That feels bad, man. Alright, so we're bringing our Reshiram. We can sponge a few hits from Hammerhead, and then of course we can swing back. They have a max potion though, but no energy. There we go, there's a Jirachi. Nice. Let's just settle for a nice old Juniper here. We're not gonna be able to knock them out with a blue flare anytime soon, but that's fine. Boo! Look at that, we got double Cyndaquil. We got a dual ball for a third Reshiram, right? Nope. Okay, never mind. I don't even really want to bench this Cyndaquil. We didn't even get an energy, which kind of sucks. We can't hit them. If we did hit them for 50, we possibly could have knocked them out next turn. If we had a laser and we were able to get an energy there, we possibly could have hit them. But I'm actually fine with getting the 2 Cyndaquils. That is actually really good for us, getting the 2 Cyndaquils, plus a Quilava in our hand. So that's always good. Now, they top decked a Computer Search, getting rid of a Thunderous and a Max Potion. They can get a supporter here. Still don't think Reshiram is going to get killed, though, which is good. I'm really hoping they don't hit a Tool Scrapper or a Lost Remover if they play any of those, because I really don't want to lose this. I don't want to use that Rescue Energy, or the Silver Bangle. I really don't want to lose any of that. Kind of sucks that Dual Ball didn't get heads, though, to be honest. As long as we can get another Reshiram, though, off of our punt, we should be Gucci. So I'm assuming they have a Team Plasma badge in this deck to swing into my Reshiram with. Ah, Frozen City. No, my Virbank City Gym. I'm actually fine with that, though. We can take 20 damage, which allows us to hit him a little bit harder, which is kind of cool. And a Hammerhead for 30. Alright, let's see what our top deck is. Ultra Ball. Okay, we can play that for Reshiram. I think I will play it. I just want to get another Reshiram play. I know we have the Rescue Energy on, but I need to have a follow-up attack here. Professor O, can we get something good? We do indeed. We got another Typhlosion down. So we can actually swing here a Blue Flare. We can't get a knockout, though, because he bumped my Stadium. A little feels bad, but whatever. I guess we maybe should just go for Outrage instead. But we can get heads on Laser. That'll be pretty lit. And then he stays asleep, we can knock him out. Hey, look at that. Alright, Blue Flare for 160. And if he stays asleep, we get to knock out this Landorus going back into his turn. He doesn't stay asleep, rip. Well, he has 5 cards. We'll see if he has a switch or a heal card. Max Potion won't do much either, so should be okay here. We just need to draw another supporter and we'll be fine. But let's see. Colress Machine. He might build up a Deoxys here, I'm guessing. No, he's going to build up a Thunderous. So he can knock me out with Land's Judgment without discarding. But if he does that and doesn't heal, we're good. There's a pawn. Alright, I am praying he does not get a switch here. That'll be super unfortunate if this guy actually gets a switching card. That'll be the saddest thing ever. This guy hits a switch. Best case scenario, he doesn't knock me out. Or moves. That's like the best case scenario for us. If he doesn't KO me, and he also doesn't move his Landers here. So let's see if that can happen, and we can go from there. Yep, there's the Team Plasma badge I was talking about. Trying to boost that. That's technically a smart idea because you can do more damage in total with Hammerhead. The Plasma Ball gets nothing. Oh, he has Keldeo. That's right. He could just rush in. Oh, he doesn't realize it. No. Okay, I'm not complaining. He doesn't realize it. Oh, that's funny. Okay. We could just Afterburner to the bench Reshiram because we're gonna get knocked out next turn probably. Well, I guess he has nothing in play that can attack me, but there's no need to build ourselves up here, so yeah, we're just gonna pass. Laser knocks him out. We get our first 2 prizes. Another Junk Arm and another Typhlosion. So not the greatest prizes. We're still kind of in top deck mode here, which kind of sucks. It is what it is. Let's see. Oh, he's got a reversal. He does get heads. What will he bring in? He might bring in a Typhlosion. He might also try to bring in the Jirachi, which is actually fine. He actually brings in the second Reshiram. That's interesting. It's pretty interesting. I'm fine with this. He benches a Cobalion. Okay, that's an interesting card to see. And he has a Juniper. So he is still very much in the game. He actually Team Plasma badges that. Alright, there's a Blend Energy. He can hit me here for I think like 50 damage or something. Yep. Okay. Let's see what our top deck is. Another Laser. I don't know if I want to play that because the Keldio's in play. I think we just Outrage and then go with a blue flare next turn. There's no need to waste this laser. There's nothing I can do, right? Like, Junk Arm's not going to get me anything. Yeah, it's not going to get me anything to get me a supporter. We're pretty much just relying on what we top deck here to get us out of this. We can two-shot this, though. He could knock me out with Thunderous here if he gets a Float Stone on a Blend Energy. Actually, no, he can't. He's only doing 50. So he's kind of like capped out at how much damage he's doing here. That's pretty good, actually. He could max Potion as Landorus. That's fine if he does that, though. There's a Professor Oak. Let's see. He would need a Hypnotoxic Laser to knock me out here, so we can actually take another hit, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Alright. We actually get to knock him out here. Once again, we don't even have to go Blue Flare. Man, a Reshiram. There's a Twins. That's not really a helpful card right now. But let's just knock him out. 140 damage. Bye-bye Landorus. We have another Reshiram ready to go. There's Rare Candy. There's an N. Alright, we got a supporter, but it's one that we can't even play anymore. But yeah, Reshiram, in my opinion, is actually really good against Landorus, just because you just body them so hard, because Landorus cannot do much damage to you. Even with Hypnotoxic Laser, Landorus still struggles to really put the pressure and the hurt on your Reshiram. So it's actually really easy to just body out Landorus, but there you go. That's how you body Landorus. Alright guys, getting into the game here. We're up against, it looks like, a Lando Mewtwo Garbodor deck. Ah, man. Haven't hit a Virgin Genesect deck at all today, and I've been recording for maybe 2 hours, just, you know, going through games, trying to get a good game for the video. Haven't decided on my final game yet, but I haven't run into a single a single Virgin Genesect deck yet, which is, I don't know what to tell you about that. That's some Pokemon TCGO ELO for you. Our opening hand is not that great. I'm going to get rid of the Virbank, and the Twins don't really want to give them that. We're going to get the Cyndaquil here. We're going to pray they don't have a Juniper in their hand. They don't. They have a Pont. We will gladly take that. Probably should look at their hand a little bit more. I saw a random receiver and Garbodor. See what we're looking at here. Ooh, okay. Chill out, game. Chill out. I see you with the good hand. Let's go Dual Ball. Nice. Alright, we can get other... Alright, this is good. This is a good setup. Looks like we're going to waste our computer search unless they decide to end me. I highly doubt they're going to end me, though, because we have 2 cards in our hand. So, alright. That was a pretty good setup. We'll see if we can continue the rest of the game this fluently. We'll see if they even knock out my Smeargle. They need a Hypnotoxic Laser to knock me out. And I prefer Smeargle to live just to give me more time to obviously set up. Oh, there's the Virbank. That's why I discarded my Virbank, because I didn't think I would need it. And the fact that they played it is good because we can try to get them with that Silver Bangle play. So I don't think we can knock them out this turn. We would need a lot to get a KO on their Lando here. A lot. Like, we would need to Juniper to Rare Candy, Typhlosion, Energy, like a lot of stuff. We're probably not going to get a knockout. Let's just go Juniper. Oh, okay. We didn't get an Energy, which is a little unfortunate, so we can't even Outrage them. Honestly, we didn't get that bad of a hand. Do I want to play the Laser now? I feel like waiting to play the Laser. They have a Float Stone on, so there's really no need to Laser them. I think we're going to hold the Laser and just pass. Alright, not a bad hand at all. We got the Typhlosion in play, and we'll see where we can continue on from here. We'll see if they have a Laser themselves. A second Laser. They might. Nope, just a Juniper. Gets rid of a Tool Scrapper and a Switch. Yeah, there's really no need to Laser them there. We'll see if we can top deck a Rare Candy. I'm not going to Junk Arm for a Rare Candy. I don't really feel like I want to, because maybe I could. They actually don't attack me. Wait, what? Okay, I'm actually going to Laser them now then, try to put pressure on them. Because if they go Land's Judgment, they won't have that option available. Alright, let's go for the Pont. See if we can find ourselves an Energy. There we go. If we had 2 Energy, they actually would have been able to go for the Blue Flare. I'll settle for an Outrage for 30, though. Getting some, or 20, sorry. Getting some damage on them is still really good. Let's see if they wake up. They do, so they can knock me out. If they do that, though, we can go into another Reshiram and attempt to knock them out. If we can top deck a Typhlosion, we can go for it. If they don't put Garbodor in play, I can actually Colress for 10. Assuming they bench something. So yeah, if they don't get Garbodor, I can try to get a big Colress here. And they actually give me the Trubbish. Okay, do they have another Switch? Do they Junk Arm? Okay, they do have a second Switch. I'm fine with this. We wipe out all their energy. We wipe out the Landers. Take 3 energy off the board. Seems good to me. So I'm praying they don't get Garbodor down so I can drop Jirachi and go from there. They get the Garbodor. Never mind. That play is no longer going to happen. Amazing stuff. They do have to discard all their energy, though, to KO me, which is pretty good, to be honest. I don't know why they didn't attack me. If they attacked me, they could have lasered knocked me out without even having to discard any energy, so whatever. Alright, well, that Juniper play is not happening now. Just gonna go for a pawn. Yeah, kind of annoying they put the Garbodor because I wanted to go Chorus there. No energy again. Yikes, that's rough. That's really rough. Alright, well. It's gonna pass. Not gonna bother doing laser. No point. They have a float on. That's a big rip right there, guys. Okay, so this game is going fine, but not fine at the same time. It's like going very mediocre. They have max potions in the deck, which is kind of scary. Oh, they actually end me. I mean, I wanted to keep that Chorus, though, because that actually probably would have gave us all the pieces to get a KO here, so that kind of sucks. Alright, well. That's a pretty good hand. Not really. Nope, they have... No, great, they have a laser. Are they going to get heads? They aren't going to get heads, which is good. Oh, man, this hand is brutal. Okay, we can outrage them for quite a bit of damage. Man, this hand sucks, though. We can take them out next turn, though, as long as they don't play a max potion and attach another DC. That just sucks, though, bruh. Do we want to bring in the other Reshiram here? I mean, I guess. They have 3 cards. We can hope they don't have a laser. Man, that was just unfortunate, dude. That N just gave me the worst hand I could have asked for. That was just terrible, bro. That was actually terrible. Okay, they're doing 100, so they need a Hypnotoxic Laser, so I guess they're going to get one here. So they are going to get a knockout. We haven't even taken a prize yet, bro. How? Alright, well, best case scenario, they whiff a laser here. They've played 2. There's a chance they whiff it. No, there's no chance they whiff it. Wow, dude, this is just so fun. This is actually just great. Can I please top deck something? Are we just gonna lose to bad top decks once again? No? Okay, we're still in the game. We're still in the game. Alright. If Reshiram can live, if we can take 4 prizes with this Reshiram, we might have a chance of winning this. We're out of Reshiram, though. We might have to attack with Typhlosion, actually. Okay, let's take the Outrage Knockout. If Reshiram lives this turn, that's going to be really, really good. Okay, Super Rod. I was hoping we can get a Super Rod. I didn't know it was prized, but I was like, okay, we need a Rod to get back those Rams. And then we can Junk Arm here for Dual Ball and hope we don't get double tails and then get more Reshiram going. So yeah, if we knock them out, which we have the knockout in hand. Oh, they're gonna laser me though. No! They're gonna laser me and they're gonna get heads. I already know it. If they get heads here, we just lose because we're gonna stay asleep. So we have to really hope these coin flips do not bite me in the butt here. Please don't get heads. They're gonna get heads, aren't they? Okay, they didn't get heads. Alright, we're still in it for now. And they have an N. Oh my god. Alright, there goes our hand. Great. Okay, whoa. We got the laser and we got the Colress. Alright, we're chill. We can actually end them to... Oh no, they already end themselves. Okay, maybe not. This is good. We're still in the game. Dual Ball. Don't want to play that right now. We're just gonna hit him with a laser. We're gonna go for a big old Chorus here. Can we get the Super Rod? We didn't get it. So we're gonna have to attack with Typhlosion Prime, and I'm actually fine with that. Yeah, we're gonna have to play around with Typhlosion Prime. What else do we have? Do we have Catcher in the discard? We do. So we can try to Catcher this out next turn and maybe win the game. Okay. We got the knockout, albeit just barely got there. My opponent nearly had me. Hopefully they didn't get anything good off that end of 2. They played 2 random receivers. They played a couple supporters already. I really hope they don't have a supporter on that end of 2. That would just be devastating if they actually have a supporter here. They played 6 fighting too, so they might not even have any fighting energy left. Please don't have a supporter off of an end of 2. I mean, bro, that would be absolutely ridiculous. You've played so many outs to supporters. Oh, they have a catcher. They could have won the game there if they got hits. Okay, they have an end. That's a little annoying. It's a supporter, but 2 cards. They're down 6 energy. They're probably not going to get anything here, hopefully. There's Super Rod and Dual Ball. That's good. They have a Super Rod of their own. We can attack with Typhlosion, hope for the best. Okay. It's going to come down to the wire here, it looks like. Unfortunately, we didn't get a support off that end either. We're kind of low anyways. Maybe we can end them to 1 if we can top it good. Okay, we did. Okay, so first of all, we're going to Super Rod. We don't need 2 Reshiram, we only need 1. So we'll just get back some energy. Double heads? Best case scenario? Double heads? No? Okay. I'll take the Reshiram though. We'll end them here. Hope for the best. We didn't get a laser. Or should we? I don't even know if we had a laser, to be honest. We got a Tool Scrapper. I'm gonna keep the giant thing on. I guess we can get rid of it. I guess because if they have a Jirachi, I'm gonna cry. But at the same time, we can get our own Jirachi. Top deck out of this, which is the plan. We can build up our Typhlosion. We could 2-shot them. So we're pretty much gonna hope this end to 1 actually sticks. So let's see. 100 damage. We end them to 1. My ends always suck. They've played a lot of cards. I'm praying they don't have a way to heal or move this Landorus, or they have a laser that they get heads on. End to 1. Will it come in clutch? Will we finish this off with a dub? Okay, Rescue Scarf blocks their ability. Oh, we won. So there you go, guys. That is the Reshiram deck. I almost completed the daily rewards trying to record this video because I was trying to just make a bunch of games happen. I really wanted to run to a Virzian Genesect deck. I recorded for a couple hours. I didn't run into a single Virzian Genesect deck. And the best games I got were the ones I showed you. So I'm just gonna roll with it for today's video. But that will be it for the Reshiram deck. Once again, guys, a very powerful budget legacy deck. It's cheaper to build. And again, if you're looking to take out Virzian Genesect, try this deck out. Any last minute changes I would personally make would be to put more supporters in the deck. The twins really wasn't as helpful as I thought it would be, but I think this deck does need to play more supporters. We do play a lot, but like this deck seems to brick a lot. We could maybe cut 1 energy. Ideally, we could go down to 8 fires. Other than that, I think this deck played pretty well for us. Unfortunately, we couldn't find Virzian Genesect, but again, you get the point. You run into Virzian Genesect. This deck should be a cakewalk against that deck. But anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed today's Legacy video, drop a like on it, subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 8K subs. We're very close, and again, if we can hit 8,000 subscribers by next Friday, guys, I will give away a reverse holo Jirachi if we can hit 8K subs by next Friday. But yeah, make sure to check out our sponsor, Card and TCG, down below. Follow me on Twitter down below too. We just recently hit 300 followers, so if you aren't following me on Twitter, make sure to follow me. Yeah, that'll be it for today's Legacy video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.